Welcome to Renegade Platinum, a challenging ROM hack of Pokémon Platinum that takes the difficulty to a whole new level. Created by Drayano, this hack introduces tougher opponent teams, enhanced stats, and a national Pokédex that includes all Pokémon from the first 4 generations. It's a far cry from the standard Pokémon Platinum experience, and this will be my first time tackling a ROM hack with such advanced difficulty. So that should be fun. Along with my usual hardcore Nuzlocke rules, I'm also imposing additional restrictions, no setup moves, and no intentional EV training. Yeah, that could very well come back to haunt me. I'm so excited for this new adventure. If you want to be a part of it, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I regularly post hardcore Nuzlocke content, and your support would mean a lot. There are plenty of new friends and foes ahead of us, so let's dive in and see what Renegade Platinum has in store. Hello, my name is Zerna the Trainer, and this is my Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is my first time doing an advanced difficulty ROM hack, so I'm very excited for this new adventure. I am nervous, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to pick our name here. We're going to call ourselves Zerna. So we're going to be doing song artists for the nickname theme. So thinking of a name for our rival, we're going to go with, I think, the Silence fit here, S-I-L-E-N-C-E. Yep, it looks like it does. I think it just fits. All right, Silence is our rival. Zerna, Silence already left. You're going after him, right? Then take your running shoes. So yeah, we get our running shoes. I think we get our bike pretty early on too, if I'm not, yep, well, there you go. And I know that over there in that cute little Pokeball is an Eevee. We can't get it quite yet, but we will be able to. I'm leaning towards Umbreon for the evolution. Maybe I'll make a last minute decision to change it to someone else like Jolteon, but I haven't really used Umbreon much, so that also makes me curious to try it out, but what the? Palmer, hi Zerna. You're here to play with my son, Silence, right? Great, enjoy yourselves, don't get into too much trouble. Whoa. The dad shows up for once. Did we see him in the post-game of the original games? I barely ever play the post-games except for Emerald, so. You're off to hang with Silence again, right? You two sure are tight. I'm just gonna talk to anyone and everyone. I am everyone's friend and everyone is friends with me. You guys are lucky I don't charge you for my amazing singing capabilities. All right, so we're about to get our starter. Now, we get another Sinnoh starter in Sandgem Town because Rowan gives you the rest of the Sinnoh starters. So essentially we can get 2 of them. I think what I'm gonna do is for this one, for 201, I'm gonna pick Chimchar, and in Sandgem, I'm gonna pick Turtwig. My reasoning is because I really kind of want Turtwig more importantly with Shell Armor, but I want to give Silence Piplup so that he'll have Empoleon, especially for the infamous 12v12 on Spear Pillar. If you don't know what that is, it basically is a fight against Mars and Jupiter, or Mars and Saturn, I forget. But you and Barry have 6 Pokemon apiece, they have 6 Pokemon apiece. It's a massive run-ending battle. And I think it would be easier for Silence to have a Steel type and to have Empoleon. Okay, so we are choosing Chimchar so that our rival will have Piplup and Empoleon, and we're gonna get Turtwig in Sandgem Town anyway. So we're gonna have our first battle here with our rival. I just kind of want to win it. I don't want to deal with the awkwardness of like if we lose, because I know everyone says like, the first battle doesn't count because you don't have any access to resources or anything, but I can't help but feel like, well, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, so rival leads with Piplup. I already have a very advanced strategy for this Piplup. So, and just try to stick with me on this. But the first bit of the strategy is that we're going to hit Scratch. Piplup is faster. That can't be good. All right, you know what? We're going to spice things up a little bit. We're going to spice things up. I think now is a great time to go for Leer instead. Big brain play. Fair enough. Let's just go for Leer again. I guess if we get a crit scratch, then it'll hit hard. 16 down to 12. This Piplup really is faster than us? Are we minus speed? That would suck. Crit, crit, crit. No. Crit? Just go for growl. Do something stupid. Alright, well. I hate losing this battle. I know it doesn't matter. I know it doesn't count. But, like, I just hate losing it. I don't think it's worth resetting. Well, you know, honestly, the fact that Chimchar was outsped by the Piplup, that can't really be a good sign, right? If it undersped the Piplup. Oops. Oh no. There's no reason not to reset if it's so early in the game. Hoping for better results this time. Chimchar, need you to focus here, buddy. Piplup is still faster. Alright. We're off to a great start. At least that only did 5 damage instead of 4, so I think we just go for the scratch now. Oh wait, no, it did more damage. What am I saying? It did more damage than what the last Piplup did, so this is already going worse. Oh my freaking... Alright. Can we get a crit or something? Why are we having such slow Chimchars? And you keep pounding. You haven't gone for Growl once. Just go for Growl. Go for Growl. Alright. Certainly this bodes well for the rest of the run. Let's check out our Chimchar here. Rash. It's not a terrible nature. Plus special attack, minus special defense. Honestly, I'll take it. Iron Fist. Wow, alright. Ape is gonna kind of go hard. So I know we're gonna have to... We don't have our Pokeballs yet, so we can't do any catching. We do have our Route 201 encounter already, with that being Chimchar. For encounters, I'm going to be going based off of their cot location in their data entry. So Chimchar will say Route 201, and so on and so forth. I know that some people like to do, like to split up certain routes. Like there's like a north and south and east and west routes, and people get separate encounters from those. I'm probably not going to do that, given how I'm allowing myself every possible encounter that aren't legendary, so I'll be able to use Gyarados, use Blissey, assuming I get those. But I'll have a lot of really good encounters, despite the fact that I'm not using setup moves, but I think it'll make for a good balance of a challenge, so. Alright, now time for some fun. We're gonna nickname our Pokemon, we're gonna get a second starter, which is dope. Nickname theme is song artists. If you have suggestions or ideas for song artists, just let me know in the comments. Bruno Mars, the Chimchar. That actually works really well. Nice. So I'm just gonna sneak over here, Ron. Okay, thanks, bye. So I think we get both, but I have to choose one. Obviously, I'm choosing Turtwig. Yeah, let's go with Joni Mitchell. Joni. Moment of truth. Joni, do you have shell armor? Please, shell armor, please. Bold, okay. Shell armor, let's go. Oh my god, okay. Whew. From what I understand, these starters either have their hidden ability or Torrent or Overgrow, whatever, as a 50-50 chance. So the fact that they're all their hidden abilities is actually kind of neat. It's too bad we lost to Silence in the very first, oh, we get the Poke Radar there. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna, with the encounters that we just acquire but we can't use, I'm gonna give them their own box. It won't be the death box per se, but so we're gonna take Piplup here. That'll be the death box. This will be its own box. So this is good too, because now we'll get the Eevee. As far as I understand, we should be able to get the Eevee now. So yeah, Eevee. It is a boy. Okay, so let's get a possible nickname. All right, Bowie. We're gonna name this Bowie, the Eevee. What's going on? How are you doing? Hardy? That's good, honestly. So for those of you that don't know, in this game, you have to fight Dawn before she teaches you how to catch a Pokemon, or before she gives you your Pokeballs. Oh, that's right. Zerna, we should have a battle. I'll heal your Pokemon first. And that's a good thing to remember too, is that a lot of these surprise boss battles heal your Pokemon, so if wanting to do like a pre-status or a pre-damage situation, it could throw you off there. Turtwig here has withdraw, but as long as we keep hitting with Embers, I think we're gonna be fine. It was most likely going to be 3-hit KO. I think just it using withdraw once allows us to have this in the bag, but let's just go ahead and use Ember again. Oh, all right, cool, great. Guess it was a low roll on the first one and a high roll on the second one, but I'll take it. No money, you cheapskate, Dawn. I already hate you. 30 Pokeballs? Okay, you're fine. Cool. All right, let's see what our encounter is. Lake Verity encounter is... Surskit is cool. So in this game, Masquerain is bug water with levitating. It's not bug flying. So that's actually kind of cool. So we already have a water encounter. That's pretty good. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Was name or Lord? It might not entirely make sense, but it doesn't always have to make sense. Naughty. Swiss Swim. I've never used a Poke Radar, so we'll see how this works. Is it Houndour? No. All right. That's okay. Good to know. Good to know. So it's just the potential for the Poke Radar encounter. It doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to be that. All right. Good to know. Dua Lipa the Sentret. There's some things here. There's some things here in Jubilife City. So the TV crew over to the left, you have to battle them. You have to battle the Kanto starters. And if you beat them, you're gifted the Kanto starters. And we're going to choose one of them before they're given to us. And that's the one that we have to go with. Could possibly go up north as well if we want to get an encounter up here. I think we could just get an encounter here. Roselia? All right, cool. All right, let's go for it. Come on, Roselia. Join our crew. Nice. So this is a male Roselia, but I think that this nickname is just too good to pass up on. Rosalia. I'll take a modest Roselia, sure. Natural Cure, all status problems are healed upon switching out. Let's go. Okay. Expert Belt, I will certainly take that. And Rock Tomb, I will certainly take that. All right. Who do we get? Let's go with Eminem. That's kind of funny. Eminem. So if we go to the trainer school here, I know that someone here gives you an egg. So I think in order to, well, let's get this. Scope lens is sick. So something that's really cool in Renegade Platinum is that Drayano added new caught locations. So for example, if we hatch this egg in the trainer school, it's going to come up as trainer school. Whereas when you get your Kanto starter, that will come up as Jubilife City. So that allows you to have both this egg and the Kanto starter, whereas you would probably have to decide between one or the other if it was just Jubilife City. But in this case, if we hatch in here, we'll get both. How long it takes to hatch this egg? Yes, okay. All right, so this is a random baby Pokemon, by the way, so we'll see what we get here. I'm honestly pretty happy about that, Pichu. This might be stupid, but I'm gonna go with Shakira because it's like Shakira. I am so goddamn funny. Oh, you know what we can actually do is if we have Shakira who levels up by friendship, we can just use a little magic to help evolve it into a Pikachu. Pretty good for this early game before the first gym. I'm with Jubilife TV. We're the Fun and Games TV station. So they're gonna give us a little quiz here. First question, yes, Pikachu's an electric type. We actually have that. Second question, Kanto's region Saffron City has an active, no, it's not active, but it does have a fighting type gym. Number 3, Professor Oak, Samson Oak, nope, it's I think Samuel Oak, I forget, but Savvy Islands, is it true that the trainer town is on Seven Island? Ah, shoot. Yes, electric type, fudge. Yes, electric type, no, yes. One more, last question, do you think you can beat me in the Pokemon battle? Absolutely. So let's give it a go. All right. I'm feeling good with Lord here. Naughty Lord coming out with a bug bite. Let's just go for bug bite again. It's not no damage. Which one do you send out here? Because you don't have a super effective move. I'm guessing Charmander? Yeah, okay. I think we can bubble here. Clutch. I would send in Pikachu, would send in Shakira, but I'm also a little nervous of it being so frail. I guess it's just a Squirtle, though. There's also a Rosalia. Actually, let's go with Rosalia. That's a better move there. Mega Drain. This should do it. I would be very surprised if it didn't. Yeah, okay, great. So now you're given all of the Kanto starters, but the way I'm going to do this is that I choose one before I get them, because I don't want to have to like look at the natures and the abilities and be like, oh, okay, I actually want this or that. I just want to decide ahead of time. It's more true to the nature of Nuzlocking, in my opinion. I think I'm going to go with Charmander. The reason being that Charmander evolves into... So Charizard gets the dragon typing and can have Levitate. I kind of like Kendrick Lamar, honestly. We're going to do K Lamar. It's a fire name for a fire Pokemon. Oh, in the classic version, it's just solar power. In the complete version, it's Levitate. I have no idea if I have the classic version or complete version, but solar power seems fun to play around with, so... I'm remembering now that we get the old rod here, and we can actually get another encounter. Oh, dive balls, thanks. Water pulse, great. Sure, I'll take that. What do we get? Route 218 is... It's pretty likely. Nora Jones. Cool, great. This upcoming battle with Barry, Lucas, Silence, whatever you want to call him, can throw people off too, because he has a Munchlax that's really difficult to handle because it has Metronome and Rock Tomb. The Munchlax will definitely be the diciest part. I have somewhat of a plan, but it's not guaranteed, and that's the best thing I can come up with, but we'll see. All right. Silence leads with Starly. We have Shakira, the Pikachu. Shakira is holding a scope lens just in the event that we can get a critical hit and one hit KO the Starly, which would be pretty convenient, but it's also definitely not the worst thing in the world if it doesn't happen. What happens after this, it just depends on what the Starly goes for here, but we're gonna go with Thundershock first and see what happens. Quick attack makes sense. We go for another Thundershock here. Hopefully it doesn't get a high roll crit with quick attack. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Welcome to Renegade Platinum. Of course that would happen. Wow. All right. That's my fault. Honestly, I think a lot of it was me forgetting about the fact that it would have a priority move. And the fact that one of them could crit. So that's on me. That sucks to lose an electric type so early, but just gotta remember priority and crits and just double check calcs before. I should have just switched over to someone else too. I definitely could have done that. But even then, I guess I would have been risky, so. We go for Covet here. It doesn't matter what Starly goes for. This kills. Yeah. Alright, Munchlax. So, let me just double check this calc real quick. I think we just go over to Eminem, the Makuhita here. That sucks, losing the Pikachu, man. Rock Tomb is good because we resist it. I am still hoping for no crit on the oncoming tackle, but first what we're going to do is go for the priority fake out. Get some damage off. I think we go for Force Palm for the possibility of paralysis. Here goes nothing. I think he heals. I would really hate to switch to someone else while he heals. That would be bad because Eminem is my main way of taking care of this Munchlax. So at the very least, I would want to get some damage off / potentially paralyze. Yeah, okay, so there is the potion. Oh, we might even kill. I think we kill here. Oh my god, okay. It's a huge threat. Out of the way. Munchlax is definitely the scariest thing on this team, so... Okay. Could have been a lot worse. I think we just go to Rosalia. Oh my god. Of course. That's honestly okay, because we outspeed and Mega Drain, and that means that we didn't get confused that turn, so this is honestly fine. Oranberry. Man, I should have checked the calcs. I should have remembered that... I think I was just stumped about the... Not stumped, but I just kind of forgot that, like, if it just goes for 2 quick attacks and one of them gets a crit, that it would... I think I just forgot about the priority aspect, and, like, that was dumb. That was dumb. Those are only electric type, and they're not that common in this game or in Sinnoh. I mean, we'll definitely, like, have a chance for another one, but that blows, man. It's alright. Could have been a lot worse. We could have lost Makuhita, and that would honestly would have been pretty bad. I also want a Starly, but it's mixed in with a bunch of other Pokemon, including Abra, that makes it kind of risky. I think, honestly, I go for the Magikarp or Corphish, because at least Corphish can come in handy for Rourke, but Magikarp will obviously come in handy for literally the rest of the game. Obviously, it'd be cool to get things like Seedot or Lotad, but, like, I think mixed in with Bidoof and, like, Cubone and Abra, it's like... So where it would be helpful to have the Thunder Wave on the Pikachu. Alright, it's either Magikarp or Corphish. What do we get? A likely story. I don't know if this entirely makes sense, but I kind of like it. That's all that matters. Bonivaire, the Magikarp, and Gyarados. I would love a Shroomish. Soak Scarf, nice. If it isn't already clear, Breloom is my favorite Pokemon, so that would be sick. Alright, so we're at Orberg Gate. Now, here's the thing with Orberg Gate. You can potentially get a Riolu here, which is sick, right? So now you're thinking like, okay, so let's just go for it. Well, no, because if we go to Orberg Mine, we can catch something that will help increase our chances of getting a Riolu here. Once we have either, I think, a Geodude or an Aron will help us if we get it from Orberg Mine. Which means that we have made it to Orberg City. So you can get the Hoenn starters here with these people, but something you can also get is Beldum from Steven in his own house here in Orberg City. So we're gonna do that. So I believe I got rid of a Pokemon in my party, so I believe that Steven is here. Yeah. I will raise it. And we need a nickname. Metagross. Yeah, let's do Skrillex. Alright, Skrillex the Beldum, Skrillex the Metagross. So that will be our encounter for Orberg City. What do we got here? Calm. Plus special defense, minus attack could be better, but I guess that's fine. Rockhead protects from recoil damage. I guess that's fun. So this is Orberg Mine. Muscle Band is nice. Muscle Band is very nice. Alright. Orberg Mine encounter is... Okay. This is good. This helps us potentially for Riolu. We could very well get Zubat or whatever the other thing was instead of Riolu, but... Alright. We have Geodude. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fists angrily. Janis Joplin. I think I had it named as Janis Joplin in a different run. I like Janis Joplin. That's funny. So we'll see what we get here. Zubat would also be really good. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Not so helpful for Rourke, but helpful in other parts of the game. Come on, Zubat. How about Meatloaf? I like Meatloaf. Not the actual food because I'm vegan, but I like Meatloaf the artist, and I like Meatloaf as a nickname for Crobat. Another encounter here, Route 207. Let's just see what happens here. There's also an item up there, but first, let's see what our encounter for Route 207 is. I already have 2 fire types, but you never know if we're gonna need more, I guess. I like how he just like kind of like curled up his fist like that, like this is kind of cute. And let's throw a Pokeball here, shall we? I don't know why, but I'm kind of feeling this name. Don't ask me to explain it. Regina Spectre. Meatloaf. Naive, I'll honestly take Naive. Bold is kind of meh. Naive is meh. Oh, I forgot to check you. Docile, hardy, okay. Naive. Okay. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. This is an evolution tome. Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah. I think I've already made up my mind. So this is where you can choose a potential stone for what you would want to evolve your Eevee into, or anything really, I guess. But I'm going to be using this for the purposes of evolving Eevee, and I'm going to collect the Moonstone, which we will use to evolve Eevee into Umbreon at the right time. I think at level 22 is exactly when we're going to evolve it. So, and I also just want to double check that we can, in fact, skip these trainers, which it seems like we can, but... Or I'm assuming we can. Yeah, we can. Word. All right, cool. It is time. All right, the first gym leader of Renegade Platinum. It's time to avenge Shakira the Pikachu. It's pretty daunting doing this with no setup, but it'll make for quite the challenge, so let's see what we got. All right, here we go. He leads with a nose pass. We're leading with Bruno Mars because Bruno Mars has Taunt. This Nose Pass has 3 different status moves and Shockwave. So by using Taunt, we're disrupting its status moves and only making it use Shockwave. It might go for one of the status moves here. Thunderwave. Yep, it has Thunderwave, I believe Sandstorm and Stealth Rock. So now that it's locked in to Shockwave, we can safely go in to Rosalia, who resists it, and resists it pretty well. Yep. Shockwave doesn't have the chance to paralyze, so this is safe. Even if it did, Rosalia has Natural Cure, which heals it upon switching out. But we're going to go for Mega Drain here. This will deal over half. Yep, okay. Gain back that HP. I hope this doesn't crit. Squeak. Nope. All right. So, this will take out the Nose Pass. Get us back most of our HP, if not all of it. This should bring out... Nice. This should bring out either Geodude or Cranidos, but I'm not entirely sure which one he's going to go for here. Geodude. Okay. This is because Geodude is next in line and has Fire Punch. And I'm going to double check this because it never hurts to double check. Yes, we always outspeed it. Mega Drain always kills. So even though it would have been smarter to go to Cranidos because Cranidos outspeeds, it just goes to the next in line with a super effective move. So in this case, we can just take the KO. It's the second Pokemon down. Next should be Cranidos. And Rosalia absolutely dies to a Zen Headbutt from Cranidos. Okay, so here we have someone that thankfully quad resists Zen Headbutt, which is Skrillex. There are a few different things that could happen here. It really depends on what happens with the Zen Headbutt and the following move, but... Okay, technically speaking, if Cranidos goes for Thunder Punch and gets a high roll crit, that could kill Beldum, which is very unlikely, but technically could happen. I think instead what I'm going to do, this is going for most likely Thunder Punch. It does have Scary Face and Rock Tomb, but Beldum is already slower, so I doubt that it's going for one of those moves. But something we can do is that we can go into Janis Joplin, who is immune to Thunder Punch. Yep. The only thing we really have to dodge here is a flinch from Zen Headbutt, which definitely could happen, but we're going to manifest that it doesn't. If it doesn't flinch, then we can take the KO with an expert belt boosted bulldoze. But let's see what happens here. It doesn't die to a critical hit Zen headbutt. Yes! Okay. Great. Okay, Cranidos is down. Only way that could have gotten a little wonky is if it got the flinch, but that didn't happen, so. Onyx is out. This has Bulldoze, that's why it's coming out. Does it see the kill? It absolutely does, yeah. The lowest roll of Bulldoze kills Geodude, so it's definitely going for Bulldoze. Could it be going for anything else? No. Maybe a status move, but that would be weird since it does see a KO. But my plan here is always the same. We go to Turtwig, who resists, who also has shell armor, so can't be crit. Yep, went for Bulldoze. Even if our speed is lowered, that's not the worst thing. If we go for Bullet Seed, that'll be a guaranteed KO. But we could also go for Absorb if we want to just gain some HP back. It's either going to go for Rock Tomb or Sandstorm or Stealth Rock. I kind of want to go for Absorb first, I think. Yeah. Okay. Alright. A little annoying, but that's fine. I think we could work around that. We gain back HP. At this rate, we might as well go for another Absorb to take the KO. Sandstorm, okay, yeah. So setting up both status moves is kind of annoying, but it's fine. At least this way, we're at nearly full HP for the other Pokemon. We are reduced by 1 speed stage, so we have to keep that in mind. Even if this is Larvitar with Rock Tomb, which is its highest damaging move against Joni Mitchell, then it's fine. Can't crit, so... Yep, Larvitar. Bullet Seed absolutely KOs. It could protect, but I don't think that matters. Rock Tomb, highest roll is 22 damage, so yeah, we're safe. Should we go for Razor Leaf instead? No, I think we go for Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed, 2 hits. Yeah, we're safe. Okay. Okay, probably could have gone for Absorb, I guess, but... Speed gets dropped. We Bullet Seed. This will absolutely KO, even if it's just 2 hits. Okay. Good, good, good. This leaves him with just Bonsly last. Bonsly has Stealth Rock, Brick Break, Rollout, and Defense Curl. Brick Break at most does 16 damage, so we don't die. Rollout does 10 damage at most, so we don't die. We never get crit. We can afford to stay in and get some damage off on this, but also Rollout could be really scary. 6.25% of its maximum HP for Roselia to switch in. I'm just seeing about Roselia switching in right now. Plus a Rollout crit. It's 34% highest roll for Rollout for a crit. Or for not a crit, for just regular. And then that would be 68% with a crit. That would equate to 74, about 74%. If it starts going for Rollout, we also could go to someone like Beldum or Geodude. Yeah. Okay, alright. So we're going to stay in here. We'll go for... Absorb doesn't really do much of anything. Let's go for Bullet Seed. Okay, this never kills. 23 HP. We fire off Bullet Seed. This is Muscle Banded, so it's going to be boosted damage. Oh, I forgot I had a Rhino Berry. Well, okay, this is where it's helpful that I used Bullet Seed just now. It's good to check these held items. 2 hits is not great. Highest roll of Brick Break deals 16 damage. We did outspeed just now, so we could afford to go for Absorb. I think we go to Rosalia because we can always switch to Skrillex or Janis Joplin if it starts going for Rollout. Even if this crits, it's fine. Even if it crits the Brick Break or Rollout, technically it's fine. Yes, we take that damage. We resist Brick Break, so that's good. Okay. Sandstorm ends. Perfect. We Mega Drain. This might not... I don't think this will kill. but it'll deal some really good damage, and we outspeed, which is the most important thing, so I think we got this. Oh, great. All right. I think maybe with Miracle Seed to finish the job, but all right, cool. That is the first gym leader of Renegade Platinum defeated. Deathless. Not too bad overall. Stinks to lose the Pikachu, but if that's the only death that happened so far, then I'll take it. Well, that's going to do it for this split and this stretch. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm excited to keep going with it, see what new encounters we get, see what new challenges lie ahead of us. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join me on this journey. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and just keep up with this journey because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.